Do you wish that men would approach you more?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. I like being approached because it shows that they're taking initiative, and I like that attitude.
Did your boyfriend approach you? How did you guys meet?
No, I actually approached him.
Yes, I feel like now it's a lot of like men are more I don't want to say timid, but like a little more timid and shy.
Oh yeah, I agree too. I wish they approached us more because I feel like nowadays it's honestly really hard to meet people too. Meeting people is like through apps now, like to join Facebook groups, dating apps. I wish it was like more like whenever everyone just like would approach each other and talk.
Where would a guy approach you that you would feel most comfortable?
I was putting myself in areas where I thought I would find like-minded people. So like walking on the trail here, coffee shops, bars that I like.
Probably on the trail. I think gym too, if it's a little bit more conversational.
What the f is this? I'm sorry? What the? Why is she carrying everything is the only question I have. Doesn't even open the door for her? Hell.
The commentator ain't got no man. That's probably why she's worried about everybody else.
Hey Houston, who's going to the dating event this Thursday? It's Crush Club. So it's going to be at Lawrence Park again. I guess they're going to have a coffee vendor there as well. This time it's going to be separated as far as like name tags go. Age groups are going to have like different colored name tags. So that's how you're going to be able to know who is how old. And then other than that, everybody meet up between 6:30 and 7:30. The walk actually goes on at 7:30. So that's when they're going to start walking. But before that, it's going to be like a little cocktail hour. So, I mean, not necessarily like, you know, alcoholic cocktails, but, you know, like a little mingle hour from 6:30 to 7:30. But anyway, that's it. It looks like fun. I met a couple of friends. The last one, a couple of girlfriends, like, you know, that I hang out with or whatever. So that was good, but maybe more guys will show up to this one. My age, at least. There was plenty of people, because it was like 1,500 people showed up or something like that, but maybe more in my age range.
You're a single guy in New York, what would entice you to come to a singles event? My friend and I are hosting singles events now, trying to help single people in New York get off the dating apps because dating apps suck and to actually take their own like dating lives into their own hands. How would you market this event to get like your guy friends to want to come, to get like guys in general to want to come? We do have like a solid base of people, but just in terms of our growth, like trying to understand what is most compelling to guys when it comes to like these types of events. The way that we're structuring ours, it's very low key. There's no matchmaking, no speed dating, no pressure, no setup or anything. It's very casual and open format so that people can just like come in, have conversations with people. We do have like conversation starter cards to try to like break the ice a little bit. But other than that, it's very free flowing so that people can just like have conversations and feel confident going up to someone that they think is attractive at this event without any like pressure. So if you're a guy, like what would be enticing, like the way that we like talk about it? Do you want to hear like success stories? Because we do have people, including myself, who has gone on dates from these events. Do you want more like footage from the actual event? Do you want to hear from people who have gone and liked it? Do you want other perks to come with a ticket and then like pay a little bit more for the ticket? Does the venue matter? We've generally been hosting them on like Friday nights. Does that really make a difference if you want to come or not? Just would love some insight into how we get like men in particular to come, because the girlies have no problem. All the hot, successful, cool, smart girls, they're all signing up and like we have them in droves. So if you're a single guy in New York, let us know your thoughts. And if you do want to come, we are hosting our second event on Friday, March 28th. And I have info about that in my bio.
I thought I heard she said something in terms of like, we've gone on dates. I've known people that have gone on dates. While it is good, I think that men, and it might sound kind of crazy, are looking for a little bit more than a date. I think men, you know, they pretty much know that there's a woman out there that wants to date them. Well, I want a man to do this. I want a man to do that, right? It might be hard to get matches, but once you get the match, you probably know that you can get the date. The problem is when I go on that date, I'm sick and tired of having to pay for the first date, second date, third date, and umpteen dates. And I really like the girl before she says, you know what? After you didn't spend $400 or $500 on various activities, I see you as a friend, and I just don't see it working out. There's no consequences for these modern women. They don't put any skin in the game. Well, I did my makeup, I did this, I did my time. Bull crap. You put no skin in the game. You didn't lose no money. You came here, you got something for it, but I'm out of money, I'm out of time. You don't know if that man is buying stuff as well. He probably is. Oh, I went and got an outfit, I got my hair done. A man goes and gets a haircut too. A man might go out and get an outfit too. You never know. Oh, I got to get my car washed, got to get my car detailed. I got to make sure this is happening. Man might even have to take off work early. Try to go over there and get you, depending on what part of town you're in. So that's another way that he's losing money as well. But of course, oh, well, people went out on a date. In this day and age with these modern women, you might have to give men a little bit more than that.
Also, I know myself, and I hate to say this, but I will talk down on a man that make less than me. So I choose not to lower that. I want somebody to make over than I make, so it will.
Hey! Welcome to Stoop Dating in Boston, where we see if you can find love on the stoop. This time we're bringing things to the clock to see if these two can beat the clock and become a match. Why did you sign up for this event?
I just recently got out of a 6-month relationship. It was never official, but we were hanging out for 6 months. And my friends were like, Paige, let's just get back out there. Let's do this event. Let's just go have fun. And I was like, I never do anything like this. See what other people are out there in Southie doing the same thing.
Honestly, my friend told me about it and it seemed fun. Like Paige, I also don't go on many dates, so I felt like this would be fun, put myself out there and meet new people.
What are you looking for in a partner?
I like someone who's confident in themselves and also likes to try new things. I feel like I like going out and doing new things, trying new things, and I hope I find someone who's also like that as well.
I think I just want someone who's genuinely caring and wants the best for you and wants to see you succeed and be your best friend throughout your whole life. I feel like I'm young at heart and want somebody who likes to go out and do things and want to have fun.
Do you have any funny stories from a time you got hit on?
This one time the trains were down, so we had to take the bus. So I get on the bus and I have my arm up to hold on to something up above my head. This older man, he was probably 50, he turns to me and he goes, "Are you a secret woman?" And I said, I don't know exactly. I was like, what do you mean by that?
What does that mean?
And then I was like, I don't think I'm secret. And he's like, no, your deodorant. Are you a secret woman?
That's insane. Are you?
Yeah, I do wear secret. But I knew he was smelling my perfume.
Oh my god, his ex wore secret and he got triggered by your scent.
I was at a bar and I leaned back to stretch and lifted my head over and I feel someone scratching my head, fully scratching it. And I turn around and it's this also 55, 60-year-old woman staring back at me grinning as she has her hand outstretched it was right over my head, just looking back at me. And I took, what?
Scared?
I think I literally jumped out of my seat and almost knocked over my drink.
Was she a MILF?
I don't think I looked long enough to decide, but my gut tells me no, most likely not.
Do you think you can find love in the Southie bars?
I think while the sun's up, you have a much better chance than when the sun's down.
Okay, the sun is still up.
The sun is up. It's possible.
Yes, but depending on what bar you go to.
What about the clock?
100%.
Sip for ick, cheers for click. It's a stoop match. They beat the clock at Clock Tavern.
So I think, guys, I'm going to an event tonight. I'm taking my best friend with me, and it's a singles event.
And I'm not single.
Period. But it's for the vibes. It's for the plot.
I'm here networking.
Come along with us. We're gonna go meet some
Billionaires.
daddies. Period. Okay, everybody, we're downtown, passing Ruby Soho, terrified. And I hope we're walking the right way. I almost just ran into a table. It's okay. City girls. I actually didn't know you were going. I thought it was on a rooftop, but we're walking down. I have to pee. Me too. I get nervous in elevators. I'm nervous in elevators.
Ow! Your purse just hit my elbow.
I didn't even notice. The wind is crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
The wind is crazy.
Ready?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so I think that's it on the dating event. Dating event? Yeah, it is singles event, dating event, whatever you want to call it. I don't think we're gonna come back. This wasn't for us. Plus, I haven't met. Yeah, it just like wasn't the vibe. Guys are weirdos. There's a lot of strange guys here, and just like not our type. We tried with the 35 plus group. I think it was a little bit. I don't think it was the age. I think it was just the people here. I mean, give it a shot if you're single and you're looking. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try, but not for us, not our vibe. On to the next place. Cheers to girls' night. That was a lot of tequila. Why we had the biggest shot of my life? Wow, the bartender loved us.
I mean, they really not looking for anything. They go to these singles events. They really don't have to spend all that much money. Oh, we can go out for shots. We can make it an evening. Men don't want to do that. That's a waste of a man's time. Oh man, let's go out for drinks. I came here looking for something and I didn't get it. I keep on going to these things, wasting my time, looking for something, and I didn't get it. Why would I keep going?
I finally realized that like men 35 and older are just like so much more dramatically mature than like guys around my age right now. What the heck? Like literally last night there was a 37-year-old and he was honestly like really cute, but you know, obviously 10 years older than me. We like genuinely had such a great conversation, and then at one point he like asked to kiss me, which honestly I kind of respect him asking versus just doing it, and I declined, but he like respected it. Like he didn't like force it, and like he lives right nearby me, so he just dropped me off at home. Didn't even try to make a move. Like just super like nice, kind person. And he like we exchanged numbers because we want to like go hang out and like do things together as friends, but like he didn't text me today, like in a weird way that most 20-year-olds would do. He didn't like try to like set up a date. Like it was very normal, and I like really appreciated that and like the maturity in that. And then my friend made the point and she was like, Jen, he's not flirting with you because he's mature and he's not gonna like jump on that unless you signal to him. He's just gonna respect you for who you are because he's older and mature. And I was like, damn, there is a difference. There really is a difference in men between in their 20s and early 30s to late 30s and 40s. Like,
What?
Boy, I'm dead.
I was at her place, and she walked in. I was fucking a guy. So that's basically it. She thought I was gay, but I'm not. I'm not.
What do you think the largest purchase in your lifetime is going to be?
My divorce.
Ah, that's not a purchase though.
I just paid for it twice already.
What'd you pay for?
As much as I could to get rid of her.
Okay.
Calm down, baby. It ain't working bad.
Can you help me with dishes? It's like I'm the only one that do dishes around here or something. Like, can you?
Hell nah.
Hey, babe, you think you can wash the dishes while I get started on dinner if you don't mind?
Oh yeah, it's cool. Gotcha.
Singles event. It's all women.
That's exactly right. I don't want to do them anymore because it's so hard to get men to sign up. And I had one a few weeks ago, and one of the guys was like, please do this again. This was awesome. I'm like, I will do it again if you promise to like get friends to come. Like, it's so hard to get guys to sign up. And he's like, no, why would I want more competition?
Yeah. But why? Like, I guess both perspectives. Like, what do you think? But also as a guy. So if you told me when I was 27, hey, there's a singles event where there's going to be 20 to 25 really cool women, I'd be like, yeah, like that's sick. Like, why would I not go? I go to the bar to meet the single woman.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I go to the singles event where they actually want to meet me too?
Yeah.
But as guys, why did we never go to them?
Yeah, doesn't it take away like the thing of rejection? Like,
well, what my perspective was this. I feel like guys are super sensitive to get rejected. And when you go to a singles event, there's an expectation that you should hook up or you should like meet somebody.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it's like, oh, well, you got rejected. And maybe if you hit on somebody there and they don't like you, it's very in your face.
Yeah.
Whereas if you get rejected at a bar, it's so like sugar coated and it's so like
kind of disappear.
You can disappear or like just pretend like something happened. You could hide.
You can take me into jail. I really don't give a at this point.
I got called because somebody wasn't paying their bill.
That's
Is that
me.
you? Why haven't we paid our bill?
Because the guy was supposed to show up and he didn't. This guy that I was on a date with.
So you came here, you ate food, the guy didn't come, and you don't want to pay for the food.
Correct.
Okay, you don't see the issue with that?
I mean, I don't really care. I'm not arguing at this point. So you can take me to jail. I don't really give a
If you don't pay, it's called theft.
I'm done with Beaver Creek. You can take me to Greene County Jail.
From my understanding, you did this over at Black Rock, too.
That's fine. I don't have
Why do we keep having this issue?
because I don't have a job because people keep on putting theft on my rec
So why do we keep doing it then?
because I can't eat.
What do you mean you can't eat?
Because I don't have a job, so why is that hard to explain other than selling my ass?
I can't eat, so I'm going to keep going to restaurants.
So what
and
do you
steal
do?
food.
You guys
Sure,
f all
I'm
the
not.
girls in the jails anyways.
Okay.
You do.
All right.
Exactly. And the judges.
Okay.
Somebody in the comments said, plot twist. She wants to go to jail for the 3 meals. Another person said she looks like she's eating quite well. Another person said she eats plenty. That was a woman. Another person said she lied. There was no date. A woman said, trust me. Trust me. Trust me. She eats is a crazy statement.
The reason why men are going to singles mixers, especially in Dallas, it's not a prize to win a bill. It's not a prize to win a bill. I want y'all to know the second you go to these singles events and you're in there and there's a mutual meetup, after that mutual meetup, there's nothing, it goes back to regular. It still goes back to you pay for it and you hope that she reciprocates. It still goes back to she's dating and she went to an event to find men to date. And then when she leaves here, she probably has other pursuers or some type of like, if I found her attractive, then most likely somebody else found her attractive. I'm not the only genius in the city. So if I went up to her and I said, oh, you're pretty, I want to take you out. How many other times this week am I going to have to worry about that? Because not only is she just an attractive woman, she's an attractive woman that's getting out looking to be in mixers and stuff like that. Like what? Like what? I like you and I want to build with you, but you've made it to the point where you've got so many options or you've got so many opportunities to go on dates. I'd be like, I don't want to date no girl. I don't want to date no woman that's on 4 dates a week while I only get one of them with her. I don't. And these singles mixers are either women that can't get a date in the first place. Like, just can't. Like, don't have the je ne sais quoi. Don't have the, y'all say all Dallas women are pretty. All Dallas women are very well put together. I'm from Atlanta, baby. We play different. Dallas women are very well put together. Very well put together. Way better than Atlanta women. But if we're talking about just like physical attraction, don't even play with it. Dallas women are put together very well. Very well. But this idea that there's just tens walking around Dallas, I know it's not. And I'm not comparing it to myself. I'm comparing it just to general knowledge. But I will say, men are not going to these singles events because nobody's in a rush to pick up a bill. I'll walk you out of there. We have a great night. Next thing you know, the very next day, I got a good morning test. I got to do all. I much rather. I'm a man. I'm a hunter gatherer. I'd rather catch the wild.
That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all thinking I can get dolled up? I can really go pedal to the metal on all this stuff that I'm putting on my face, on my body, and a man is going to just pay for it. Men don't value beauty the same way you guys do. Y'all thinking, oh shoot, this man, I can see if you're on an OF site or something like that and they're paying to access your body. But if you're talking about a man taking care of you, that's what y'all are trying to do. Y'all are all looking to get, a lot of modern women, let me say it like that, y'all are looking to get a sponsor. These men not playing that. A lot of these men are looking for a wife. And y'all going to these singles events, there's none to be found.
I've been to 3 so far, one last week and another one like 2 years ago. And my rating for tonight's event is 3.8 stars out of 5. It was a chill event. It was at a bar in Santa Monica, and it was a pretty diverse crowd. A lot more men than women, which apparently is a thing at all of these events. And what I noticed about this event, because the previous event I went to was centered around a game, so it got people involved in groups and things like this. This was just at a bar, and people, there were games, but that wasn't the crux of the event. And so, really, people were just trying to socialize. We even talked extensively about how we wish this would happen more in real life, but in real life it doesn't happen because people are just so doing their own thing. The men don't want to bother the women because they just seem like, that they don't want to scare them or make them feel uncomfortable in any way. And it's just like, and the women were talking about like, well, we want to be approached, like we want to be talked to, we want to meet somebody in real life at the gym or at the grocery store or walking on the sidewalk, and there's a proper way to do that, right, without making someone feel scared or uncomfortable. But it was like this thing that we all were really craving, and this event just created that atmosphere where we could do that in the setting, right? So I appreciated that about this event. It was still awkward. I'm awkward, but it was, you're just there with a bunch of strangers, and I noticed that everyone there was like, they brought a friend who brought a friend who brought a friend, so people kind of had someone that they knew, or they'd been to these events before, so they kind of like, saw someone they knew from last time. I was like, I know no one, I came completely by myself, it was pretty freaking scary, but I did it, and I met people, so yeah, it was a decent time just to socialize with strangers. In the group I ended up talking to, there were 6 of us, and there was 3 guys and 3 girls, and all 3 guys were in tech. 2 of them were software engineers. I don't know what the other one did. It was really diverse. One was from Hong Kong, one was from India, one was from Syria. So it was an interesting crowd, and I thought that was really interesting. That's one of the things I love about LA.
I've been with my boyfriend for a year, and we've had conversations about marriage. He bought up a tattoo of my child's father's name on my butt and said I needed to cover it before we could get married. I explained I wouldn't cover it because my child's father gave me the greatest blessing, our child. The tattoo is sentimental, so covering his name isn't an option. He gave me an ultimatum saying it's either him or the tattoo. I don't think that's fair. It's just a tattoo. It doesn't affect our relationship. He just packed his bags, threw his key on the bed, and ended our relationship. To add insult to injury, he told me to ask my child's father to pay the rent this month. Do that, you say what?
Goddamn right.
A woman said, just say you want your baby daddy back and keep it moving. Exactly. Absolutely not. They want a man to accept some wild stuff.
Say I was an ugly girl, which I'm not, and I'm confident in that. Would they still put me in Nordstrom's? Because that's my face.
It's a political agenda.
That's my face. You can't see my body. I'm gorgeous.
It's political.
I'm gorgeous.
They're trying to push a political message.
Push a political message of what? You can't see my body. I have literally been handpicked by my waist up and told I'm one of the most beautiful models in the world. I get flown from New York to LA to Canada to everywhere in between. And you think it's because I'm ugly?
No, I think it's because there's a political tool.
Okay, so out of all the people, like, you don't think there's one pretty one? They're not putting ugly people up on there.
Hi. And how are you? I'm good. And how are you? Yes. Some weather we're having, huh? Oh, and it is nice. And the birds. And animals. I love animals. Yes. And the dogs in the sky. Yes, the dogs. The yes. Yes. How are you? Good. And it's good. How is the family? Yes. So good. Yes. And Dad and Mom.
man comes home and he's hungry, would you wake up and make him a meal?
No. Hell no. He can be independent. Be independent. No, he makes me a meal. What the
I didn't hear your answer.
I mean, I'm happily married. I'd make him a meal.
You'd make it?
No, take it back. I'll make the meal. I'll make the meal.
Shout out to Chris Brown for getting women to spend $1,200+ just to take a picture with him. Shout out to him. She won't buy you no lunch. She won't cook you no dinner. She won't go 50-50 with you. She won't buy you no cologne. She won't pay for no date, but she'll go to a Chris Brown concert and spend $1,200 just for him to take a picture with her. Oh, baby. We living in some times. He is the Michael Jackson of our era, okay? Y'all gonna give my boy his flowers. If I paid $1,200 for Chris Brown to take a picture with me, he about to be rubbing his honey butter all over his body. He about to be cheesing so hard with honey butter. I mean, he's cheesing very hard. I'm getting something out of it. I'm leaving here with something. You mean to tell me all you left here with was a picture? Girl, man, stop playing. I can't stand no mess.
So I quit my job because I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this. I've almost been fired from every job that I've ever had, and it's not because I'm not smart. I actually tend to overperform in the beginning. It's just that after some time, I inevitably burn out once I wake up one day and realize that I haven't taken a shower in like 3 weeks. It's really frustrating because I know that I'm an intelligent person and I've been able to accomplish a lot of really amazing things in my life, but I still can't manage to take care of myself. And it's not just a matter of not trying hard enough or not being disciplined. If I could take care of my basic needs and work full time, I would have done that by now and then some. It's a form of self-sabotage to honestly be putting so much energy into these executive functioning skills at work and not have anything left to give myself. It's like I would deadass wake up at 5 a.m., pace back and forth, start working at 7, finish work at 6, eat, sleep for dinner, and then crawl in bed at 8 o'clock. And it's like a part of me does feel insane by quitting at the verge of a recession. But it's like if I actually want to build a future for myself and get there in one piece, taking care of myself has to become my full-time job. I was not born to raise shareholder value. I'm actually meant to live a life, and I need to learn how to be a person in order to do that. So
these men do not care about you. And I'm going to share a personal story because I'm no better than the rest of us. I met a really sweet guy. We started seeing each other. We went on nice dates. He brought me flowers. He was very respectful. And on Friday, about 3 weeks to a month of us seeing each other, I had a medical emergency. He met me at the hospital. He asked me to keep him updated every single day. I'll insert every step of the way. I'll insert screenshots here. And then Friday, he took me from the hospital to my family's house because I was in no condition to drive. The medical emergency was as a result of something that's been ongoing with this arm for a long time, and I've been under the care of doctors this entire year, but this was just unexpected, and they asked me to come in, and so he was there for that, and sorry, it's like hard to... So from the hospital, he took me to my family's house where I updated them about what was going on and what the game plan was. He even told my family that he could take a few days off in case I needed emergency surgery or to help me recover, whatever the situation was. He told me that he was going to be there for me during this really difficult time. And he took me home. On Friday night, that night, we were intimate together. And he held me while I had a panic attack in the middle of the night. It was a really bad one. And then the next day he hung out with me until he had an emergency. His roommate, he said that he needed to go and take care of her cats because she was going to be out of town or whatever. And I was like, well, that really sucks. I mean, are you sure there's nothing? So he was like, no. And I said, okay, well, let's get going then. And he's like, anything you need, literally anything you need, like just call me. I'm here for you. We're going to get through this together. And, he took me back to my car on Saturday and he told me that we'd see each other today on Monday. And, he texted me when he got home and then I never heard from him again. I even got worried and I tried to find his brother on Facebook and I said, hey, I'm not trying to be weird. I'm not trying to blow blow anybody up, like blow anybody's phone up or anything, but like I need to know that he's okay. Like he hasn't answered my calls or my texts or anything. You know, I don't know what's going on. And so the brother called the guy that I was seeing, and he said, oh, well, he picked up and he just said that he's been really, really busy all day and that he'll text you soon. And I said, okay. 2 hours went by. It's now 9 p.m. last night. And I was like, okay, this guy's not, like, he's intentionally ignoring me. I called him at 9 p.m. and my friends even urged me to like check his Facebook, and it said that he had been active within the last 20 minutes. So I know he had his phone on him. And after I tried to call him, I blocked him because I was like, you know what, we're not doing this. Like, I'm standing 10 toes down on business, even though I've been crying my eyes out for the last like 24 hours because this whole situation has just been unfair to me with the health stuff. And then I had somebody look me in my eyes, look me dead in my eyes. This man looked me in my eyes and he said, I will be there for you. I mean, thank God that I have my fallopian tubes removed, because he could have left me pregnant. I mean, he said he had a vasectomy, but he could have lied about that. And it's just proof that, you know, these men don't care about you. They will look you in the eye. They will look you in your eyes, and they will tell you, and they will tell your family, I'm going to be there for her. She's got me now. Don't worry about it. And then they will ghost you. They will just leave you. And I don't know why I'm so surprised. I mean, I've seen it my entire life. I saw it with her children just left. So why am I so surprised? I guess I just thought maybe I could choose better. I guess I just thought maybe I could see the red flags and that this wouldn't happen to me because I could choose better, whatever the that means. No, it's not us not choosing better. These men aren't lonely enough. They don't care about you. They will leave you. They will leave you to die. They will leave you with children. They will leave you and them kids to die, okay? I just hope I've sought spiritual counsel. I've talked to friends. I've just told them, like, you know, I'm just really vulnerable right now. God, that I've taken measures to protect myself, like getting my fallopian tubes removed. I get tested often if I have a new partner. You know, I keep myself protected in every way that I can. And this is your reminder to protect yourself. And don't ever get a level of familiarity with these thinking that they will ever do anything for you. Protect yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your life. Don't plan a life with no man. They won't. The majority of them really won't do what you need them to do, or even what they say they're going to do. And they'll just be a drain on your resources. They'll use you for your body. They'll give you kids that they say they want, but they don't want. I hear it all the time on this app. And no, it's not me being jaded. No, it's not this. It's experience after experience after experience. It's me leveling up and changing up the way I date, changing up how I pick people. It doesn't seem to make any difference. It doesn't seem to make any difference whether I wait to give them, or whether I give it up right away. It doesn't seem to matter. And the most insidious part of all of it is like the emotional use. He used my emotions. He talked to me as if we were going to build a future together and plan a future together, and, you know, lit the spark in my eyes, had the hope in my eyes, and then he took it away as if it's some sort of sick game. Well, I can tell you what, if you're watching this, it's not a game. Karma will come after you if my people don't reach you first. Because I have spiritual leaders who love me. I have friends who love me. Not that this is not a threat. Like, I'm not going to do anything to harm him. I'm just saying spiritually, you're going to get what's coming to you for messing with my body, for messing with my spirit and my emotion.
So something that I thought was interesting. First of all, let me take you at your word and say he shouldn't have done that. If you guys are thinking, okay, he's really nice, he's a cute looking guy, sweet guy, I like this man. We've gone on a few dates, bought me flowers, says he's going to be there for me. I think for me, the thing that kind of threw me off guard is when you said you you get your you got your fallopian tubes removed. So we're not 100% sure if that guy did or did not want kids. So for me, that would have probably been strike one. Number one. Number two, if you're talking about I take steps to protect myself, partners, I get tested, that signals to me that maybe your body count, the number is a little lofty. I know I'm probably going to get called insecure. I appreciate you for going and getting tested. But usually when I hear that, and once again, thank you for doing it. I'm not shaming you for that, but I'm just saying it sounds like you might be a little bit more active than I'm comfortable with. And we don't know what was actually said in those conversations, to where maybe he found out some information and he was like, what the heck? I didn't know she did this. Nah, bro, I'm not into that. And so now he don't want to call you. Now he's just putting you off. Now he don't want to really say, nah, she's not for me. So he just said, I'm a caller. Should he just say, nah, I'm not interested because of X, Y, and Z? For sure. Maybe he don't want to, maybe he wants to let you down easy, but I'm definitely thrown off when you talked about removing fallopian tube. Okay, well, a lot of dudes want children. And then you're talking about, well, I got papers for anybody that I mess around with. Did you tell this man that on the date? And so now he's like, oh, well, maybe now that I found that out, maybe she's now a hit it and quit it. Maybe it's time for me to pull out the hit and quit special. the hit and go special. Maybe it's time for me to go ghost after I found that information. I'm not saying that he's right. I'm just saying maybe after that information, he's like, ooh, maybe not.
Which of these handsome brothers in all different shades and flavors you would like to speak with? Mia, come on, girl. It's not spin the bottle. Let's go. Which one would you like to talk to? Mia?
I'm not interested.
Huh? What? What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
It's bad.
Huh? Mia,
No.
which one would you like to speak with, love? I can't understand what you're saying.
No one.
Then why did you come up and waste time?
Honestly, she's probably got makeup on. There's probably at least 2 of them on there that she can match with right now. Whenever she takes that makeup off, probably 3, maybe 4. So I really don't know what she's holding out for.
In 2 years, I'm going to lose my housing. All because the guidelines for Section 8 have changed since you-know-who got into office. They're saying that if you have a child that is school-aged, meaning if you don't have to stay home with your child, you have to be able to obtain employment, have a full-time job, and you cannot be on Section 8 past 2 years unless you have a disability. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? God forbid I have the stress of being a single mother, right? I have to depend on the government to help pave my way because it's really hard raising a child on your own when the government is pretty much your baby daddy, you know? You know you're going to get that check every single month. You know it's going to hit every single month, so you don't have to stress about it. And now, in 2 years, I'm not going to be able to use the government assistance that I need. That's great.
Drunk as You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving?
Oh,
I'm the one
yeah, it was actually... Oh, there she goes. And, okay.
You're so in the river right now. You're gonna all be have all the police here. I'm trying to get them to go to see if Peter's in the river. This is my husband's location right now.
Not in the water.
He was in the middle of the water. Okay, now he's moving. Can you see? He said he was meeting with his coworker to try to get him to come and be his secretary. When I saw it in the middle of the river, I was really scared for him. But go down there right now.
I am going now.
Go right now. Go down there right now, please. Get it. But if my husband's
Stop yelling. Stop. Ma'am, I can't help you if I don't get information. 61.
Please go down to the river.
We are, but you can't be driving like that.
Oh my God.
Where was he supposed to go? Supposed to
Fuck up, you mother. Take me in, for God's sakes.
Oh. How are you?
Good. Is everything okay?
Wife is in custody right now. She was worried about you, so she was calling.
I was literally meeting. Literally just had a wonderful dinner. Okay, so I don't know why.
It's not all men, I'll be sure. Every single experience I have with a man reinforces the idea that it is all men. Everyone I know has a story about a man doing them dirty.
This was a really dumb point, and let's explain. All right, so this girl is saying it's not all... All right, so this girl is saying it's not all men, but then why is it every time I talk to somebody's had a negative experience with a man? I know, who would have thought that the only other gender that you are talking about, you've had a negative experience with. Talked about it here before, about 6 to 7 years ago, I had a completely different personality. I used to party a lot, I wasn't sober, I had a lot of different issues going on, and I didn't realize at that time how a lot of the dating partners that you think, like, oh my God, why is everyone like this? You don't realize how you contribute to the dating pool that you have. If I'm having multiple experiences where all the girls are using me for my money and they're all like low quality girls or this, a lot of it was because of how I presented. High quality women didn't want to hang out with me during that time. So when you're admitting that you're always getting the same kind of guy, you're always getting done dirty, you might not be getting quality men. And then the dumb logic here was like, if it's not all men, then why does every girl have a story where she's been done dirty by a guy? I'm just assuming that she's straight. So wouldn't you assume somebody who only dates men, like, of course everyone's gonna have a negative dating story about the gender that they date. You think if I went up to 1,000 guys and I said to every single guy, of course, that only dates women, and I said, have you ever been done dirty by a girl? Do you think they're gonna say, no, we've had all good experiences all around? Obviously not. And again, you contribute to the dating pool that you have. If I wanted a really in shape woman, but then I'm super out of shape, what are the odds that you think I'm gonna get an in shape woman? If you want a very emotionally intelligent, well-spoken guy, but you're very abrasive and you're, not very comforting and you're very confrontational or aggressive when you speak, you're probably going to lower your chances of finding somebody like that. And I made this kind of video before. I don't understand how people don't realize. I know you feel like you're not being sexist or racist or whatever when it's about men, but like you're using the same logic that racist people use. Saying that like all men are bad because you know a group of people who have had a couple of negative experiences with men, even if it's multiple bad experiences with men, just means that it could be where you're hanging out. If I hung out in a strip club and then said all women are so materialistic and they just want your money and this, is it the fact that all women are like that, or is it the fact that I'm in a strip club? I get very frustrated when I see videos like this because I always kind of thought like this. I wasn't this extreme during my non-sober days, but I don't understand how a lot of people's first reaction is never, why am I consistently having the same experience, and more that, oh, yep, it must be everybody. It must be all men, and not the fact that quality people are not wanting to spend time with me. Quality men don't want to approach me. Quality women see me and then they're disinterested in me because I don't bring as much as I think to the table. A lot of you guys are just not really self-aware and not critical of yourselves. But that's just my opinion. But hey, what do you think?